Oranges were originally green. The first oranges ever imported to the West were from Southeast Asia and were tangerine pomelo hybrids that were green in color. In fact, oranges grown in warmer parts of the world such as Vietnam and Thailand stay green throughout their lifetime. Going to work is more dangerous than going to war. Statistically, you are 3 times more likely to die traveling to or from work than you are if you were to be shipped out to war these days. You can fire an arrow around an object to hit a target. Both English and Arabic historic sources have mentioned skilled archers curving arrows around objects. It has become a practice among some modern-day archers who have proved it can be done. In fact, an arrow can even be fired with a 180-degree curve to hit an object on the other side of a wall. Amazing, right? There is no specific time zone at the South Pole. This is because all the longitude lines on the planet meet up there, because the planet isn't flat, yo. The stations on the South Pole use the time zone of the country that owns them, meaning 2 stations near each other could be using 2 different time zones. The first ever 3D film was released in cinemas in 1922. Released in September of that year, The Power of Love was a silent film and was released in cinemas worldwide. It even came with alternative ending that was decided by closing one eye or the other. Sadly, the film is lost and hasn't been found for decades. Sandra Bullock was almost Neo in The Matrix. The film's producers had such a hard time finding the right man for the role before they found Keanu Reeves that they almost changed Neo to a female character. Surfer slang, hang 10, means having all 10 toes over your board's edge when riding a wave. This is a move that can usually only be done on a heavy longboard. There was a type of pterodactyl with a bigger wingspan than a fighter jet. The remarkable beast's remains were dug up in Romania. Standing as tall as a giraffe, it's believed the flying reptile would have weighed about half a ton. With a wingspan of 39 foot, it would have been bigger than the roughly 33-foot wingspan of an F-16 fighter jet. Scientists genetically modified goats to spin spider silk from their udders. U.S. Professor Randy Lewis transplanted a gene into the goats from a spider that allows the goats to produce milk containing an extra protein. This is then extracted from the goat milk and spun into spider silk thread. The Burj Khalifa is so tall you can see 2 sunsets from it in one day. You can see the sunset happen at ground level, and then if you get the elevator all the way up the building you can see it set again from the top.